people's art is important because it represents our culture, it represents our experience, it represents our lineage. There's a whole lot to do with art form, especially when it comes to Africans and Africans in America, if you will. And I think that was part of one of the things that kept us whole, that kept us focused. It was a means to an end. When we didn't have an end, we could go pick up something and carve it, draw it, paint it, scratch it on the side of a wall, or even in the dirt. There was a lot of art that was done in the dirt.
What do you think it did for our mental?
Well, I believe that it really helped us to maintain our sanity when it came to us just surviving in this madness. You know, I'm not saying that everything has been horrific and a terrible experience for all of us, and you know, because we're the most resilient human beings that God ever created. So art form was just a part of who we are, who we were back then and who we are now, that really kept us, you know, sane sometimes. You know, it was like I said earlier, it was a means to an end. And you'd be surprised how many artists was on the plantations even. I had stories told to me that, you know, people used to draw and paint. They used to make paint out of flour, and they knew how to get the plants and boil them and dye them and use them to paint, you know, paint pictures on fabric. They didn't have easels and paintbrushes. A lot of times they made their own paintbrushes with pig's hair, you know, pig's hair and all kinds of stuff. They were always creative, you know. And that art, if you're an artist, it has to get out somewhere. Some form of fashion is coming up and out. You know, your explanation to your life as you know it through your art, through your gift. Because artists, they're the gifted ones. They're the ones that they're sort of like the keeper of the culture keepers, the artists. Yeah, it was. See, because when I was a kid, it was segregation. So when I was a kid, we had African American teachers who, you know, they act like our mamas, you know, and our dads, the ones, you know. I had one male black teacher in my life, Mr. Few. He couldn't be a kid anymore, you know. So yeah, I think that I believe in my heart of hearts that it's our job to teach and bring the next generation on. And sometimes you have to reintroduce things like I do to you. You know how I reintroduce, even though you're a grown woman, and I've always reintroduced things to you about my childhood, my past, even down to slogans, you know, that we used to slang, slogans, you know, power to the people and something is boss. You know, what do they say now? I don't even know what they say. They keep changing. You know,
They might say the same thing.
you know, keep it 100.
Yeah.
You know, you don't get to do that and miss me on that. Well, we was like, diss me on that. You diss me. Well, diss was abbreviation of disrespect. You know, and it takes the African mind to create this art form.